place an order for your customer, you have a number of options. The first one that I'm going to be doing is where you see shop by product. Now, whether you're using your phone or online or the computer, shop by product is normally at the top. You would select shop by product. Shop by product is helpful, especially if you already have the product number that the customer requires. And so here you go, it says shop by product, and immediately below that you will say select a customer. Now the default customer is me, or in your case, you as an Avon representative, and it says order for myself. To the right of that, you will see a drop down. You click on it, and you will see your customers that are already in your address book. I had done a previous video, which I will link to this one for you to know how to add customers to your address book. And here is where you would pull up the name of the customer that is already in your address book, or you can add them. Towards the bottom of the drop down, you'll see the word, the plus sign, and it says add new customer. You can click on it and add the customer. Now, this is where you will put the information for your customer. So you would select the name of your customer that you would want to be using, and then you would enter the product number here. Now, Avon, they have made the system so user-friendly now that you can either put the number in, and as you can see, this each product has a 6-digit number. But in this case, I only put 3 numbers in, and it's already populating there with products that begin with those 3 digits. And so it makes it easier, and it's coming up haiku, Kyoto flower, or the parfum. So this is, if this were the fragrance I want, all I would do is click on it and then add to order. So it would be added to this customer's name that is there, and it would be added to order. The beauty about it is, if I did not know the number, the product number for the customer, for the item, I could just be typing haiku and then put Kyoto flower, and it's coming up there. This is haiku Kyoto flower intense, and the haiku Kyoto flower that I was selecting below before, it is right here. And then I would just click on the item, and again, I would go add to order. And so that is one way in which I can add my customer's order, and you would build on it. As if the customer has 2 items, 1 item, 10 items, you would just be adding them and put add to order. And then you would go to the next customer and you do similarly. It's easier to add the items under each customer. And I will explain to you more in the video. Well, you will see it, you will understand that clearer when we go through the video for creating your customer invoice, because it simplifies it so much when you've entered the items under the particular customer's names. So you would do the same thing for each name. You would just add it and do their order and add to order and so on. So that is one way. The other way is to go through the digital brochure. So this is the digital brochure. We are currently in campaign 17. You would click on campaign 17, and the same way you would flip through the brochure, this is just so cool. You can flip through the brochure, digital brochure, the same way. And wherever you see the pink circle with the shopping bag in it, it is selectable. And so you click on it, and the particular item related to that circle pops up. And this is where you can now, again, it is defaulted for order for myself, but you can always change the name right here, or you can add a new customer. The system has really come a long way and has made it so much more user-friendly for anyone to be able to use. You just do it 2 times and then you become a pro. Trust me, it is so much. You should have been here when we just changed over to this system. It was really challenging for us to do so. So it's really good. So you do the same thing, and you click through, find the item, click on the pink box, and add it to the customer's name. Now, when you've done all of that, I think those are pretty much the 2 main ways that you would, I'm sorry. There's another way. You can go shop. And so this, again, I'm using a computer. So when you're using your phone, you would go shop, under shop, and then you would see shop by category. You choose a category that you like. I love skincare, so I'll go to skincare. I just hover over skincare. It becomes pink, and then it gives me all of this category, brands, concern, and discover. And it's just so good. There's so much information that you can find. So let's go. So we're looking under concern, fine lines. I have a customer that is concerned about fine lines. So you click on fine lines, and these are the solutions for fine lines. And the item, you click on the item, and the same thing happens as before. It comes up. The default is order for myself. You click, find the customer if they're in your address book, or add them as a new customer, and voila, it is in your shopping cart. Now, I'm gonna go now to, this video is a little longer than I intended. So there's some stuff in my shopping bag here. There are 2 items. So this is now where, in the same way, if you were to go to a store, to supermarket, and you go aisle by aisle, selecting the items, putting them in your cart. This way now we are shopping for our customer. We're putting the items under our customer's name. So here now in the shopping bag, we would see the list of customers right here with the number of items and with the cost for the total cost for the items that the customer has ordered. And you will see that you can click on the customer's name, double check that you have all the customers' items, the products that they require, and the price. Check on that as well, so that you can be sure of what you are ordering. So this is where you kind of do a check and balance thing, where you can see the shopping bag with the items. And this is where you can add brochures if you're ordering brochure, which I would recommend that you do each campaign. Order you some brochures. If you don't have brochures, it says if your store is closed, right? And add a coupon code, then you scroll lower, you see coupon